back to a brand new Comcast, the final one we got of the week. Well, I still gotta also record my reaction to Samurai 8 this for the chapter this week too. So I got technically two, so I got technically one more video I gotta record after this, but final issue of the week, Fearless. Last issue. Been a pretty decent series, pretty good. Not bad at all. Alright, let's see what we got this time. We got a Campfire Song, part 4. Yeah. Atmosphera. What the hell is this one? Tina Howard and Rose Capi? I probably said that wrong. And Golden Girls and Two Gals Eating Ice Cream. Trina Robbins and what? Margaret. Is it Margarita? I swear I'm saying that wrong. Margaret? Yeah, Margaret. Margaret Suavage. Let's see what we got. Here. This is gonna be interesting. I love the look Carol has with like the hoodie and the hat. It's Loki so there. What's he Spidey wearing with like his costume on? Anyway. I'm on to you, Angelica? Yeah, Angelica? Yeah, honor. This was all a setup. This isn't a camp, it's a trap. What? What's Admiral Akbar? What? Miss Marvel, why are you? I know, you saw that blinking sphere thing before the alien showed up. That doesn't mean I know what it was going to do. Of course you did. I knew it was risky to let Katie build her project out in that scavenged Kree tech. But we had Captain Marvel coming to camp. I knew she'd protect us if anything went wrong. She has a point. But you scrubbed every sign of you scrubbed every sign of the camp off the internet. You didn't hide what you hid what you do here to keep you safe. This is a chance for ordinary girls to meet superwomen at a safe spot where no villains are going to attack. If we let it get too public, we'll have to shut down. Sometimes making a thing too easy means it has to end. You mean you're really not a bad guy? I don't think she is, but don't worry about it. It took me years to figure out that there's not always a clear villain to blame. Next page. Those bleachers are fucked. The damage to the forest will take longer to heal, but the trees will recover. Most things recover given time. Melody, my dear, are you recovering? I'm doing my best. I'm better than I was. Some days I feel like gravity is a mean joke somehow. Someone is playing on me. But most days are alright. Change is always hard. You are adapting to becoming someone new. I know you can come out stronger than you started. Maybe. I miss my friends. I miss flying. Mourning what it was only natural. You do realize you can bring every mutant that died back, right? With everything that's going on in Krakoa. They pretty much have cheated death at this point. They pretty much get like, oh yeah, a mutant died. Oh, come on, he'll be back on his feet in less than 10 minutes. Like I mentioned, I don't know anything about this chick, so I don't know if I'm assuming she's referring to like some of her like past X-Men friends. I'm assuming. I don't know. Rejoin in what is yet to be. Now please tell me of your life now. Tell me what you have become. I just stopped Katie from getting shot. Next page. Oh, Carol's on stage. This is gonna be good. I'm supposed to be speaking to you for the space exploration tract. And I have a lot to say about space. It's magical. I'm a pragmatist. I'm excellent. I had to look that up because I was like, what the hell does that mean? And apparently it says that it's a person who's guided more by practical considerations than by ideals. I think Civil War II version of you will disagree with that, because that whole thing was about the idea of like, oh, you might have done something, because I don't think there was really never that whole story isn't that logical. Granted, Bendis was probably rushed. He's like, you need to get this out while Civil War is still in theaters. You know. Yeah, so yeah, that event was terrible, man. Yeah, and it ruined Carol Danvers. So, you know, literally, Carol on that one is a borderline dictator. Like, you might have committed the crime future that you may or may not commit in the future. Arrested. Fuck it. We must protect. We will. What was it? No. Okay, Tony was protect the future, and Cheryl was change the future. I had to remember the marketing campaign for that for a second there. Anyway, mixed military should be talking about a real place like it's something from a dream, but it is magical. I mean, I wish everyone could have the chance to see the Earth from the outside, even if it's only once. You can really appreciate how big the universe is until you understand how small our home world is. It's a cliche to say that all are different, that all our differences seem similar once you see the scope of what's out there, but cliches become cliches for good reasons. These facial expressions on most of these girls is kind of like it looks like they're smiling, but I don't know, it just doesn't really come off that right here. I don't know, they kind of look more like Jack Nicholson and when he's playing Joker, honestly. I don't know. Kind of looks a little off. I don't know. It's just me. But I can't take you all out to space, and not all of you would want to go. So what matters is what we do here, together in this place we share. What matters is improving the world we have, not wishing it away, but because of something we might get. What matters is seeing that tomorrow is coming for us all, whether we're ready for it or not. We have to face it as a team, a big, complicated, inclusive team where everyone gets to belong. We have to stick together, and it's what we're here to do. It's Marvel. Next page. They're here. It's been a weird experience, even for me. It's so easy to think that anyone older than me has it all together, knows exactly what they're doing all the time. Like one day everything falls into place and you don't have any questions anymore. Oh, holy shit, it's the Avengers! They brought in the Avengers! But I have so many questions, and so does everyone else. And there's those frogs things. Next page. They're trying to get them all back in their ship. Maybe having same questions is more normal than not. Star Wars unleashing Mjolnir on this poor fucker. So Sue, what is this? What girls get up to at camp? Why do you think we get so excited to go to every summer, Tony? Why can't we just told each other stories about serial killers in the woods? Boys are weird, and proud of it. Well, this was unexpectedly exciting, but I need to be going now. The people of Jersey City needs me. Yes, I'm sure they do. Next page. Is everyone well? Yep, just surveying, just supervising the cleanup. Carol's still on stage? We're all capable of something much more than we think we are. All we have to do is reach for it. All of us, all we have to be is fearless. Ah, of course, title drop. Go, Captain Ball, yeah, woo! Thank you, Colonel Danvers, for that inspirational speech, inspiring speech. We'll be moving our two remaining keynotes to tomorrow to give us time to clean up the danger from today's excitement. Next page. How'd I do? Majestically. I liked what I hear. But you hear, I had to go hands off our guest to the Avenger. I had to hand our guest off to the Avengers. Tony give you any guff? Tony Stark is too smart to give me guff. I don't know that. What even is that? I have never understood the expression. Yeah, thank you, Storm. I'm just like, what? Attitude, back talk, my greatest man in the world, my very smartest, you pretty good, woman just okay. What? Oh, attitude, back talk, my greatest, okay. I don't believe I have ever been the recipient of guff. Most people don't argue with literal god with literal goddesses. It's bad for our health. All right, what now? What? Looks like everyone knows where they're going. Do we go with them? It would be polite. Next page. Okay, having questions is normal, so is getting the answers wrong once in a while, and so is needed to take a break. Oh wait, what? Hold on. I'm probably butchering this. Amma was right. Amami. I'm apologies. I'm not. What is she? Pakistani, right? I know she's a Muslim. So was she like Arabic or I think she's Pakistani. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know she's like one of those two. But anyway, so apologies if I butchered that. Amami, was right. It's easier to jump to conclusions and get things wrong when you're exhausted. I need to take a break. This is charming. Oh yeah, you decided to stick around. Hey, a campfire. Alright. It'll take a little while to get the fire going, but once it does, we'll having s'mores and spooky stories. Does it need to take a while? my girl. Wait, why couldn't Storm just strike some lightning down? It doesn't need to. It just does because that's how fire. Whoa! This seems more efficient. You know that's basically pure sugar, don't you? Sure do, Mom. That's what makes it delicious. Nutrition is for people with a human metabolism. They were made of plant matter once. Now they're sugar and gelatin. What is their purpose? To be delicious. I see. Hey, can we get a scary story up in here? Brush program. Don't talk with your mouth full. When did I turn to my mother? Next page. Let's see what Carol got started. This is gonna be good. You can see that smirk on my face. It's gonna be good. It was a night just like this one, at a camp for delinquent girls who committed crimes, who ran away from home, who broke in every rule. They were at camp to rehabilitate themselves, to get a second chance. And many of them succeeded. They were heroes in their own way, fighting to save the cities that were their hearts. But even heroes stumble, and when one of the campers disappeared, the others didn't go running to her aid. They thought she must have deserved it. They forgot about her. Ah! What the? Dolati Amalana. Do either of you understand that? No, this isn't a species I've encountered before. No, would they use Kree tech? Next page. I guess Tony missed one. And how's she always the one that always getting kidnapped too? Ah! Daughter Max. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, don't hurt her. Why are you here? Translated from Kree. Okay. Filthy mammal, you sound the scared bells. They refuse to give us what we want, what is ours. You have taken my companions. Return them, or you must pay. You attacked our young. We don't appreciate that sort of thing. I can't electrocute it while it's holding melody. And it has a good grip. It's a coin toss whether I will be able to get a force field between her and the gun before it could shoot. She's not to be risked. She won't be. Oh? Next page, yo, what's going on here? Wait. What the hell is this machine? Storm, no! What? Let go, let go, you gropey amphibian! Oh, he's going. Thanks for the distraction. Don't worry about it. Guess we'll have to call Tony back, just in case we missed any more. I don't think so. This one seemed pretty freaked out. Are you hurt? I'm okay, but thank you for worrying about me. Who wants more s'mores? Can we at least get some hot dogs, something that pretends to be nutritious? Nutritious? I like the chocolate. Who doesn't? And me. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. Atlantis. No. Hello there. Nice. Anyway, what? Namor, I have never known you to give the surface dwellers a pass. Namora, wait, what? Well, okay, Namora, we are equally passionate in our disgust towards their treatment of our home. But I must be practical. What's this about? As our leader, I am tasked with keeping the peace. Every day I see dozens of new squabbles among our Atlantean people. Meanwhile, the surface dwellers war constantly and cannot manage to communicate effectively with one another. It does not empower me to reach out to them. They all breathe the same air. They suddenly remember that and get along should we prove a threat. Here I will show you. We are approaching the shallows. I have no intention in seeing the surface dwellers' garbage. Next page. I am showing you out. Perhaps if there is a duty that calls you, Namora, you could do it yourself. Do it yourself? Words of a creature poisoned by ego. As though we aren't stronger together. Air or no air, we all live on this earth, yes? Yes, you do. Yes, you too. Hideous garbage, isn't it lovely? Isn't it love? Namor is too angry to help. That is the problem. That is a problem of our leaders. They place blame when work needs doing. They share a home, after all. None of us are aliens. Next page. When something moves through the water like this, it makes chaos even for us natives to it. For a moment I feel the way of the surface dwellers feel, without any barriers, without any sight, without knowing of what I'm feeling. Oh, you be careful up there, High Friend. He has a message for me. Yeah, he understands, like I do, that we're all in this together. Next page. So we got Squid. You know, if this was manga, we would have had at least a good couple, 2 pages probably of some tentacle fan service. If this was manga. Anyway, the sea still burns from the heat of what's fallen here, as though it's fallen from far, far above dry land, from another sort of sea entirely, a sea of stars. What is it? Perhaps it is a hatch, but there's no way to open it. Oh, either I opened it or merely been thinking about it, or there is something inside who can hear my thoughts. Next page. Who's this? Alright, some random gibberish. I do not know his language, but with water creatures we speak in thought. Where are you from? Are you friend or foe? Help. Despite what my cousin would have you believe, we are a peaceful people. I can help you. War. He thinks of war. But he doesn't even know if he can survive outside of this capsule. But I can thrive. Put your hands on me again, and I will simply rip you in. Oh, okay. So she was like going to punch him, and he countered it. Okay. Put your hands on me again, and I will simply rip your capsule in two. Destroy you, cursed planet. You do not know this planet. Next page. I know this planet like she is my own sister. I know the gravity above, the water below. With the pod open, he is naked to the standard pressures here, and it's far too low for him. It happens to fish sometimes. Fishermen bring deep sea dwellers to the surface, and they fall apart. Trying to bring deep sea fish to the surface, and they'll melt. I could not let him melt here. Next page. Or I could choose to save him, to see why he came here, or merely to be kind. The air inside his capsule was perfectly inert. He doesn't breathe it. He doesn't appear to need any sort of air at all. He needs pressure. I take him to the deepest trenches I know, where the strangest creatures of the sea are all asleep, and I hurry. Curse, death, fool. If you can understand me enough to stop cursing me, you might start feeling better. Rest safe. Do you understand? Next page. Why captive? Not captive. Who are you? I'm Namora. You don't have to tell me your name if you are afraid. No, not afraid. It's okay to be afraid. I won't use it against you. Rest now. That was quick. We will speak again when you are well. Next page. The man has already built a tent? Sometime, Nathan. Please try to speak to me. We can't be that different. You take to my special self, or my species can live here. You prepare for me to be prisoner. I took you here to save you, to learn who you are, that you can survive here in the deep trenches of our ocean. It's a coincidence of science, I suppose. Such love makes friendship sometimes, but you did not come here to make friends. No, I am a scout. My people are conquerors who seek new homes that I can survive here. Would have targeted your world for invasion. Had I fought you and won, I would have returned home to tell my admiral that this planet is easily conquered. Had you won, well, when the scouts do not return, the admiral comes looking for them aggressively. So you will return? I will. Our ships are fragile, but they can heal. But now it should have restored itself. But here in this water, yes, this water, I doubt my engines will ignite. Next page. Come on. There we go. There I will see you to the then I will see you to the surface myself. Are you ready? Yes, prepare a takeover procedure. Thank you, Namor. When I return, I will tell the Admiral that there was nothing here. Your people are harmless. Next page. Atlantis, I wish that were true. It is like Namor said, it's hard enough to keep the people from harming themselves. Even when there is something as simple and common as the home that we share. When we are careless, we cause harm. And I speed through the warning ocean. I know the Earthlings are far from harmless. Next page. But I am grateful for the lie that saves my home. Perhaps I am making a mistake. just snuggles up with the seagulls. Not seagulls, otters? These are otters, right? I don't know, I'm not a fucking biologist. I can't save Earth. I can't save us, Earthlings. That is, from ourselves. But I can buy us a little more time. Wait, is this the Millie? Is this the Millie shit? Okay, Golden Age women cartoonist at Marvel. Okay, so this looks like So we're at a con. So we're at like a con, eh? Alright. It's like, is that supposed to be Loki, or is that Fuck, who was the chick in Ragnarok? Fuck, why can't I remember her name? That's going to piss me off. Fuck, what was her name? Shit, who was the main villain? Shit, oh, I got it. This is gonna piss me off until I figure out what was her name. Thor Ragnarok. What was it again? Hela! There we go. What a laugh. Everyone knows that there were no women drawing for Marvel in the Golden Age. There won't be anyone on this panel. Maybe. Hey everyone, I'm Ruth Kinston, and I drew the first year of Patsy Walker first year of Patsy Walker in comics in 1945. No way, Patsy. Wait, Jessica Jones came out. What was it? Like that was like the mid 2000s, early 2000s, right? So how should Patsy? I don't know. Maybe she was brought over, but I don't have to look that up because I'm like, Patsy is Trish is a Jessica Jones character. So I don't know. Anyway, Walker in 1945. But the company was called Timely in those days. And in every Patsy Walker comic that I drew Ruth, I contributed one story, so I drew Patsy Walker just as long as you did. I'm Fran Hopper, but I drew Patsy Walker even before that. Next page. These women look like they're from the 40s. Them hairstyles, though. I'm Plani Luth. I drew Patsy Walker for Miss America magazine in 1944, and I also drew the teenage superheroine Miss America. Not only that, but before I came to Timely, I was the voice of the Honey. I was the voice of Honey in the animated movie Mr. Bug Goes to Town. You can find the movie online. You can hear me sing you can hear me sing "Be My Little Baby Bumblebee." What? Wait a minute. You need me on that panel. I'm Violet Barclay, glamorous girl inker, as Stan Lee called me. But I changed my name to Valerie because Violet was too girly. I think we can fit another chair. And I went on the staff at Timely in 1942, so I predated all of you. Hey, that's my water. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, another one. Well, I drew the very first issue of Millie the model. Here's more water. I feel so bad for this guy, man. He's hold everything. I am Tarpey Mills, and I drew Miss Fury, the first costume female action hero. I need to be on this film. Why does she have a cat on her neck? All of these women look like they're like they just came out of a time machine that was sent into the 40s. You got the hat, the dress, you even got the cat on her shoulder. That cat looks like a cat that you would see in a movie from the 40s. Okay. My strip sold 1 million newspapers and timely reprinted it in comic book form. And that's my cat, and that's my girl, Purry Purr. Achoo! I love your shoes. If y'all all move over, we can squeeze in one more chair. Plus, under the name Pauline O'Sullivan, I was a fashion editor for the Miss America magazine. You were saying. Next page. Wait, there's more. Yum! Best ice cream in the neighborhood. Yeah, make mine chocolate. So what was it like, Maria? You were at Marble 10 years before I got there. Marnie Servin, Florence Flo Steinsberg. Well, it was timely in those days. The comic code had just been put in, but EC Comics out of business. So I had to look for work. First, I tried other companies, but then they told me we don't hire girls. Ha ha! Little did they know. But Stan had no problem hiring girls. Oh wait, but Stan had no problem hiring girls. Ha ha! Little did they know. Yeah, when I came looking for work in 1963, Stan hired me right away. The salary for secretaries was $60 a week, but Stan offered me $65. Holy shit! It was just Stan and me and Sol Browski in that little chubby hole office. But everything changed when he introduced his new superheroes. Suddenly the fans were crawling out of the woodworks, those wacky cartoons you drew of the fans. The kids would try to run past me into the office and and I had to trip them. And Stan realized we had the fan club. Membership was $1. The office was flooded with dollar bills. Yup, you belong to the Merry Marvel Marching Society. What even is this? You know, it's not like I thought it would be. I mean, I'm Catholic, you're Jewish, but we're both here. I think we can. You think we'll get reincarnated? I hope not. All of our friends are here. Okay, I don't recognize any of these artists. I'm sorry. Like I feel like all these guys are like some like the old. Is that Jack Kirby in the back? I'm assuming that's Stan Lee right there, and is that Jack Kirby? I have no idea who this guy is or this guy is. Next page. Fill me out on who these guys are. I feel like I should know their names, but I don't. I'm sorry. Oh, damn, this woman. Oh, damn, she's old. And even though you felt no constants, okay. Damn, she looks like she's like 80. Alright, Fearless. Okay, so she's the one that wrote that last one. Okay, that will explain why she's so old. Next page. Hey there, true believers! Thank you so much for reading for the Fearless Anthology. As part of Marvel's 80th anniversary celebration, we wanted to create a comic book staffed entirely by women that would spotlight not only our incredible female characters, but also the massive talented creators who work on them. Sure. Okay, and this is also the first project that all the women currently working in editorial collaborated on. It is a true labor of love, and we hoped you enjoyed it. By now, this anthology has exposed you to several amazing creators whose work you can follow out of these pages. Many of them are working on projects at Marvel now and have projects coming in the near future. But don't stop there! Women all across the industries are taking comics by storm. Sure! And there are far more of them than we could include here. Supporting their work is a great way to ensure that you get to see more of it. As Trina Robbins and Margaret Suarez so beautifully illustrating the last story of the anthology, women have had a place in comics since the very beginning, and the 80 years of Marvel history will not be the same without their contribution. They belong here, so do you, dear reader, whoever you may be. So go forth and be fearless. Make comics, read comics, review comics, love comics, cancel comics because they don't agree with your politics. We need your voices. Unless you're a man, then fuck you. Sarah, and Alice, Laura, Lauren, Kathleen, Schwannon, Aline, Alana, and Lindsay. Next page. Alright. The end, man. Alright, so overall, this was pretty good stuff. Overall, this anthology was fine. It was good, and it had its moments, but it's something to write home of. This isn't gonna light the world on fire. Would I recommend any of you guys check out, or would I recommend to a friend? I might be like, I would say it's alright. I wouldn't be like, you need to read this. It's really good. I'd be like, yeah, it's fine, it's good. So overall, I give this issue a 7 out of 10. Pretty good. The comic as a whole probably is. I would probably give it a 7 out of 10 too, because there was some really cool stuff. Now we did get some really cool moments in here, like the one with Carol and the mug, and a couple of the short stories were really good. So it's pretty good. So anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flag, links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flag, links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.